Hello and welcome to another Papercraft Society box reveal. Today we're looking at box number 23 and this has been designed by our friends at Crafty Individuals. Now before we go through the contents of the box, which of course are worth more than £60 in here, we're going to have a look at some of the projects that you can be making with the project booklet included. So if you don't want to see the sneak peek of the projects, do fast forward just a minute or so to get into the contents of the box instead. So this box has a fantastic autumnal feel, beautiful rich colours of gold, we've got blacks in there, we've got oranges and reds as well, beautiful, beautiful yellows. There's lots to see here and very much a wildlife theme, as you can tell from the box itself. So let's take a look at some of these cards. They are absolutely stunning. Now there's not only cards in here as well, which I'll come to in just a moment. Look at the detail and the emboss on these leaves. They're beautiful. Now that could be perfect for any occasion and of course for any time of year as well. We have got some lovely images included in these cards. So we've got the tall DL card here, but it's got a little bit of a difference there with the shaped edge. Now this is really special. I adore this. So we have the bird sitting, maybe it's dawn or maybe it's dusk, sitting on the wood there with the reeds, with the background foliage as well. I think that black just works so well with the rich colours too. And the leaves just sitting, look as if they've just fallen off of a tree. So this MDF piece, you will have the instructions on how to make too. We have got beautiful scenery that you can build up as well. You'll be shown how to do all of these projects in that project booklet. There's usually around about 16 projects in that book, so you'll definitely find something that you're going to learn from. We've got some fantastic ducks there, look. And I love this project because it's really dimensional. So this is, of course, a pop-up box which you can completely fold flat to put into an envelope. But when you open it up, all of that foliage just jumps out at you and it looks amazing. And then, of course, there's also projects such as this one here, which aren't using the typical colours, but showing you how you can extend the contents of the box and use them with other colours as well to create a different look entirely. So let's now have a look at the contents of the box and see what we're getting to be able to make all of these. So inside the box, we always have some quotes from the designers. Now we've got here, be bold, turn up the colour from Crafty Individuals. I love that phrase. I think we should definitely live by that some more. As always, we have the folder here packed full of goodies. I can feel it's a really thick, heavy one this month. And we've got some tissue paper inside here, of course, which contains some extra bits too. So we'll come back to those in a moment. Let's take a look inside here, which is usually my favourite part. This is perfect for storage because we've got the name of the box, the number of the box, the designer, all on the side there. And then take a look at this. It all opens up a beautiful wallet. This pink colour is amazing. So of course, yes, don't forget to share any makes that you create using this box with us over on social media using the hashtag Papercraft Society. You can share your makes and you can see what other people have made as well. Let's start first of all with the stamp set, and I'm just going to pick this up in the hope, there we go, there's some white on the back. These clear stamps are beautiful. Now I can see where the inspiration for all of those cards have come from. We've got here, we've got the sort of the wood log there, we've got the reeds, we've got the beautiful bird, the skeleton shape of the leaves, which of course you can be colouring in. And these tree silhouettes are beautiful. And I think this is really different as well because this one's coming from the top rather than from underneath. But of course you could turn that and you could have that from absolutely any direction. So you really could build an entire frame with this. You've got the words best wishes there, but you've also got spread your wings and fly inside this sort of postmark stamp there too. So let's take a look. Now I'm going to go over to the other side because I have spied another stamp set. I love this, 2 stamp sets. We usually get 1 sheet, don't we, inside any Papercraft Society box, but having 2 this month is extra special. There's that autumn phrase that we saw on the MDF piece that's been created for this box. I love that. It's a little bit like a dictionary extract there with the word autumn. We've got some more tree silhouettes, and then we've got some silhouettes of smaller elements like this beautiful flower here. So this is a bit like a baby's breath with the delicate flowers here. Then we've got the harlequin detail, but that background there, it's not just solid harlequin, it's got some script detail etched into it as well. And then we've got some additional extras. So we've got the water with the reeds, we've got the leaf, another bird. So that would work really well with the first one. And some extra piece, another leaf there. That is just beautiful. Oh, I've just spotted as well. You've got some birds just flying in the distance attached to this tree silhouette. That is beautiful. Now, while I'm popping this back, I'm going to take a look into this end folder because I can spy an embossing folder. And you've got all of the different leaves there, the leaves and their veins as well. So this, I believe, is where one of the first cards I showed you came from. I'd imagine the leaves have been cut from here. Go back, if you do want to see that, go back to the beginning. I showed you a few of the cards there, and I think the first one I picked up has probably been made with this. So that's an A6 embossing folder. I'll come to this in a moment. I want to see what else is in here. So we have got a silhouette here. So silhouettes of hills, clouds, we've got mountain ranges, we've got the trees, and we've got the grasses and the reeds, all in a stencil. And of course, the stencil you can use on either side. That's going to be really, really helpful for you to use as well with your inks and things. We have got some dies. So let's see what we've got in die form. Now we have got a beautiful frame, and I can see there's a couple of frames here. So we've got one large rectangle. If I just pop this behind, hopefully you can see the shape of that. So we've got the large rectangle, and that has some decorative detail, almost like a pin dot detail around the edge. Then we have the rectangle to cut out the inside of that to truly make it a frame if you don't want it as a solid. Then we have a third frame, and that one is, I'm just having a look, that one's the one with the leaves. So we've got the foliage at the top and the reeds at the bottom. And then we have a fourth and a fifth one, the ovals there. So again, you could cut a solid oval with a decorative edge, or you could cut it into a frame using the middle one too. Then we have a sentiment for someone special in a lovely scripty font. Floral stem here and a leaf again with some embossing detail. That is beautiful. These, I can see how everything just works together so well. Now let's see what we've got inside of here. So we have got some toppers. Now these I saw on a lot of the cards, and I wasn't sure how they'd been made. I thought maybe they'd been stamped. And they do work really well with the stamps there that we've got. They coordinate beautifully, but different sizes and shapes. These are all die cut for you, and they're a cardstock. So they're going to be perfect for making quick cards. Now look at this paper. I'm not sure which way up it goes, but this is absolutely stunning. How beautiful are those pinks, those reds mixed in with the oranges as well. They are perfect. We're getting 2 sheets of each. They're single-sided, so we don't need to worry about what's on the reverse. We've got some more beautiful, lots and lots of layers, lots of distressing and blending going on in these pattern papers. These are all A5 in size. Then again, we've got the deep oranges and the reds, but we've got that leaf pattern, very similar to the embossing folder, printed over the top of this one. And then we do have a 4th pattern paper as well, and that's 2 sheets with these gorgeous silhouettes. Now they'd be really fantastic for quick cards, won't they? So popping these in half, so you've got an A6 one of each with the silhouette, or you could simply cut away the small area. It's entirely up to you. You've got lots of options there with those papers. So that's what's inside the wallet, and like I say, I like to keep these, and I like to use these another time or pop them on my bookshelf. Now let's take a look and see what else is inside the box, because we always have the tissue paper which has a little bit extra in. So let's delve in here. So we have, lovely. Okay, so we do have some watercolour ink, and it looks like this is a deep red colour. In fact, I'm just going to test this. So bringing in a sheet of white paper, I'm just going to do a few splats there and allow those to run a little bit, just so we can really see the colour. Shake that about a bit. Yeah, we've got a beautiful red colour there. Now I know this watercolour ink blends absolutely beautifully with water because it's an ink rather than a powder. You don't get any of the chalkiness to it. That is going to create some amazing effects, maybe with your jelly plate, for example, for creating watercolour backgrounds. Now we've also got in here some twine. This is gorgeous, the pink and the orange. Now I haven't got pink and orange twine included in my stash, so this is going to be a new one for me. And you get a lot on there as well. These colours are just working so well. And then inside here we have the coordinating cardstock. Let's take a look. Let's take the sleeve off and see what we have. It's all double-sided, so we have the orange, 2 sheets. This is a lovely, deep, soft red, isn't it? It's not a harsh red. It's perfect for this autumnal feel. And then we also have this perfect fuchsia colour. I love this colour. It is gorgeous, especially mixed with those other warm tones. And then to create the foliage, we have this beautiful, almost an olive green, the darker green there. That's going to be such a beautiful contrast against the oranges and the warmer colours here. So that's everything that's included inside Papercraft Society box number 23. Don't forget you can subscribe at any time. There's multiple options for subscribing, and you can find out more about that at papercraftsociety.co.uk.